Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Toby, and today we will do some yoga. Today's yoga session will focus on your spine. So we try to separate the spine. We try to articulate the spine in different movement patterns and with different poses. And we try to feel a bit more freedom and control in our spinal movement. You don't need anything else than yourself and your mat, and then let's start seated. Find a comfortable seat on your knees or cross-legged. Close your eyes, straighten your spine, and find your breath. Take a little moment to arrive here mentally and physically. Settle in. Find a calm and equal breath. Be very aware of your breath. Let it be present. Let it be calming. And slowly open your eyes. Come back into the moment. I would advise you to come onto your knees because it's easier to separate the legs from the upper body through that. But you can also do that standing up if you want. We focus first on our neck and our cervical spine, so the upper part of our spine. Bring your chin to your chest. Describe a circle to the left shoulder. The gaze is going over the left shoulder. Then your left ear is pulling back. Your chin is pulling up. You continue to describe the circle, and then the chin is going over to the right shoulder. The gaze is going over the right shoulder. And then complete the circle to your chest again. 2 more rounds just like that. To the left shoulder up and then to the right shoulder. Let it be controlled and slow. 1 more round. And then to the other direction, we start in the middle. We describe the circle to the right shoulder. Gaze is going over the right shoulder first. Pull the right ear back. Chin is rising up. And then complete the circle to the left shoulder and then to your chest. 2 more rounds, just like that. Slowly complete the last round. And then come up. Come onto your chins. Cross your arms in front of your body. Roll your chin down to your chest. Round your spine. Roll down. And twist to the left side. Lean back, describe the circle to the back, come to the middle, and then come to the right side. Find a twist on the right and come back to the middle. 2 more rounds into this direction. Also here, try to be controlled. This movement can be quite new to you. So give yourself some time and some attempts to feel more control here. It's important that you only use your lumbar spine, so the lower part of your spine, and nothing else. Your upper spine is not moving, your hips are not moving, just your spine. Come back to the middle and then let's go into the other direction. Twist to the right side and then draw a circle. Find the middle again. 2 to 3 more rounds. And come back to the middle. Release. Bring the hands to the ground. Find your tabletop position. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. Pelvis is pulling up. Belly is pulling down. Find your cow pose. Exhale, really round your spine. Find your cat pose. We will go through a couple rounds of normal cat-cow. but be very specific and try to reach the highest and the lowest points of the poses. The inhale guides you up. The exhale rolls or rounds you down. Inhales up and exhales down. Find your own rhythm here, but always try to be in the most extreme expression of the pose. So really find the edges. Slowly come back to the middle. Pay attention to this now. We round our upper part of the spine, so the thoracic spine from our shoulders. We round this as much as we can, gaze is down, and then we will work on the lumbar spine, the lower part of our spine. Arch your pelvis up, your upper spine is rounded. Arch your pelvis down as much as you can. Classic cat pose. Upper part of the spine is rounded and then arch the lower spine up. Roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up, find middle. Arch the front part of your spine up so the gaze is up, chest is more down, shoulders roll back. We stay in the front part of a spine like that and we round the pelvis down as much as we can. The movement will be quite limited now. And then arch the spine up again. Roll the pelvis down, roll it up, roll it down, roll it up, roll it down, and find center. Find neutral position of the spine. And then roll your pelvis down, round the lower part of your spine as much as you can, and then we try to work the front part. This will be quite complex, and maybe you don't feel so much movement, and that's fine. You need to get used to it. Try to round up the front part of your spine, but the back is still rounded. You will see my spine is not really moving because I don't have such a mobile spine. Round the front part of the spine. Arch up. The lower part is always rounded as much as you can. Roll down. Roll up. Roll down. Roll up. Find middle. Arch up the lower part of your spine. Find your cow pose and then try to round the front part of your spine, but the back part is still arched up. Arch up the front part. Roll it down. Arch it up. Roll it down. Arch it up. Roll it down. Arch it up. Find neutral. And then find your cat pose again. We will try to draw some circles with the spine. So the spine is going to the right side and down. You will come back to your cow pose at one point, and then you draw the spine up again over the left side. You describe a big circle and you get more fluid over time. Circles are getting bigger, smoother, wider. And then slowly turn to the other direction. Go right up first, left down. And then come back to the middle. Push your hands into the ground, push your toes into the ground. Rise up, downward facing dog. Arrive in your down dog, find some time and some space to get into it, to get comfortable here. And when you are comfortable, come on your toes, bend your knees slightly, push the hip more to the back of the room, back of the mat, straighten your spine on your back very, very much. And now very careful and controlled, you straighten your legs
and you round the lower part of your spine and slowly the front of your spine, and you roll forward into your plank pose with a very rounded back. Take your time with it. The knees sink down to the ground. We slowly arch up the spine. We find a cow pose shape back, and then we push ourselves back. And up downward facing dog, you straighten your legs and directly round your spine again, and you roll forward. Very slow and controlled. Articulate the spine vertebra by vertebra. When you're in your plank, bring the gaze and the chest slightly forward. Let the knees drop to the ground. Arch your spine up. Push yourself back and up. Downward facing dog. Really take your time to go through the movement. Slow, controlled, specific. 2 more rounds. Just like that. Roll forward. Knees drop. Arch up. Push up. Last round. Knees drop. Push yourself back. And up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Step to the front of the mat. Find your high lunge. Rise up. Arms up to the sky. Sink into it. Pull the hands forward. Try to pull the left hip flexor a bit forward. And then open up the arms. Push your chest forward. Bring your shoulder blades together. And then round your spine back. Pull the hands forward. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Push the chest forward. Open your chest. Pull the hands forward. Round your spine back. Chest forward. Open the chest. And then bring your hands down to the ground. Step back, vinyasa. Your choice of vinyasa. Your choice of going back into your downward facing dog. Roll back. Then inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Slowly come up. Find your high lunge. Straighten your arms up to the sky. Bend your right knee slightly. Pull the right hip flexor forward a bit. And then open the arms to the front. Open the chest. Pull the shoulder blades together. Push the chest forward. And then round your back. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Hands forward. Chest forward. Chest back. Forward. Back. Forward. And hands to the ground. Step back. Downward facing dog. Slowly roll forward into your plank pose. Sink to the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything land. Push the fingertips into the ground. Roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale, roll up into your cobra pose. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Push the hands into the ground. Come into your upward facing dog. Roll back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Step to the front of the mat. Find your Anjaneyasana for a moment. Come up. Straighten the spine. Straighten the arms up. And then push your left toes into the ground. Come up, high lunge. Pull the hands forward again. Pull the left knee in a bit. Bend the left leg slightly. This time we will open the chest up to the sky. And then we close it. We pull the chest down. We round the spine down. Open the chest up to the sky. And then round down. Open up. Round down. Open up. Round down. Bring the hands to the ground. Step back. Vinyasa. Left leg up to the sky, step forward to the top of the mat. Right knee drops down, Anjaneyasana, come up. Push the right toes into the ground, rise up, high lunge. Pull the hands forward, bend the right leg slightly, and open your chest up to the sky. Round down, pull the chest down. Roll open yourself up. Roll down, open up, roll down, open up, roll down, open up, roll down. Bring the hands to the ground, step back, vinyasa. Roll forward to the top of the mat, find your plank pose. Sink down to the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything land. Push the fingertips into the ground. 5 rounds of oscillating cobra pose. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Also here, try to articulate the spine. Roll up. Roll down. Roll up. Roll down. Roll up. Roll down, push the hands into the ground, push the toes into the ground, rise up, plank pose, and back, downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to the end of the mat. Bend the knees slightly, and then roll up vertebra by vertebra into a standing position. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, center yourself. Let the hands hang down. We will go through some spinal waves. Try to be specific, controlled with the movement. We start low, we will go deeper and deeper and try to get more fluid over time. Bring your chin to your chest, roll down a tiny bit, maybe to the height of your shoulders. Spine is rounded, and then you push your hip back. The rest of the spine slowly follows. Your neck is getting long and you come up again. And to stand, activate the glutes. And then bring your chin to your chest. Roll down more, maybe to the height of the belly button or the sternum. Push the hip back, straighten the spine, straighten the neck. And slowly roll up again. Activate the glutes when you're on top. And then bring your chin to your chest. Roll down as much as you can. Round the spine as much as you can. Push the hip back, straighten the spine slowly. Neck is the last point of the straightening. And then come up. And now go through those variations. A bit more fluid, a bit more connected. When you feel the connection, the fluidity of this movement, it will look more like a wave. It will feel more natural, a bit more organic, a bit nicer. Couple more rounds. Try to be exploratory in those movements. Do what feels right or what you assume is right for you right now. The ripples can be slow and small, or they can be big and expressive. Slowly come to the middle. We go into the other direction now. So we will push the chest forward, open up. We have extension in our spine, so our spine is kind of arched. And then we lean forward slightly. We round the neck down, we round the spine and we roll up again. We extend our spine, we open the chest up, we sink lower, kind of in the middle. And then we round up. And we come down. Then we come up again. Arch up. Go as far down as you can. Around your spine. Come up again. Couple rounds of those. Try to switch the heights, the intensity, and be more fluid over time. It's important that you're arched up when you're up in a standing position, and then when you go down, when you go up again, you round, really, really round. You can use your arms if this helps you. Can make the movement a bit more expressive, a bit easier for you to understand. And then slowly let the movements come to stillness. Walk to the front of the mat. Sit down. Lean down. Push your feet into the ground as you would go up into bridge pose. But we slowly roll up. So the pelvis leaves the ground, the lower back leaves the ground, and slowly the rest of the back leaves the ground, and you push your hips up, activate the glutes. The upper back rolls down, lower back rolls down, pelvis lands. And then go through a couple of reps from those. Again, try to be specific, articulated, and controlled with those movements. Always try to be active when you're on top. Hold at the top, activate the glutes, push the hips up. And then roll down. Reach for your knees. Roll a couple of times from side to side over your lower back. And then roll over your lower back from front to back, from front to back. Couple more rounds. And then find a seat. This is the end of the practice. I hope you feel good. I hope your spine feels good. Spinal movement is something that needs practice because we're normally not used to use the spine separated or so fluid because we're mostly in the same spinal position, and so this is super important. If you feel a bit stuck in your spine, you can do this a couple of times a week to get fluid again, because fluidity will come back. Your spine is capable to do so much more movement than you think of or you expect the spine to do. So I hope you had some fun with this one, and I hope you take some bits and pieces of this and integrate it into your own life. I would be super grateful to see you back on the mat very soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for your energy. Peace out, your Tobi.